Hey, what's up guys? I want to talk about Peccary Leather. Shell Cordovan, hands down, that is my favorite leather. Peccary is without a doubt my second favorite leather. And I want to really focus this video on what it is about Peccary Leather that I find so appealing. Some of the characteristics that I really appreciate. Some of the characteristics that you would want to expect if you are looking at purchasing a pair of Peccary or Wild Boar shoes. Let's just start with the basics. Peccary leather comes from the peccary, if that isn't obvious enough. But basically it is a pig-like animal. It's different than a pig. It's different than a wild boar. If you want to learn more about those differences, have at it. One of the characteristics I really appreciate most and has really drawn me to this leather is the natural texture, the robust nature of the leather. And that all stems from the fact that this is a naturally textured leather. So there are other leathers out there like hatch grain, scotch grain, pebble grain. Those are all embossed leathers made in the tannery. This is a natural texture that comes just like this from the hide of the animal. We'll start with the appearance. The eye appeal of the pore structure that you see here, the little hair marks, the texture, kind of the random nature of where those pores are, how that texture is, and then how it just reacts to patina. Really just makes this a very appealing leather for shoes. And that's one of the things I really appreciate about it. When we're talking about the feel of it and just kind of how it looks, that is going to change from tannery to tannery or shoemaker to shoemaker. It really depends on what kind of peccary leather it is that they're sourcing. We have one from Carmina, one from Meccariello, and another from Meccariello. Peccary leather is really known for men's gloves or women's gloves. And because of that, it has an understanding that it's kind of a very soft, like plush leather. And that's exactly what you see on this peccary leather from Carmina, which is perfectly fine. It's just going to have different characteristics than the others that we'll look at. Now, moving on to the peccary leather from Meccariello, this is a much more robust, it's a thicker peccary leather. Without getting into the tannage factors of kind of what he does differently with his, it's just it's a thicker peccary. He sources it from a different place, I assume, and has it tanned and then retanned specifically to make it more suitable for shoes. So as you can see, the break on this, it has a much thicker like ripple and a roll to it. Whereas when we look at these Carminas, not that one is better than the other, but this has more of that glove leather look and feel. You know, it's just prone to a little bit more wrinkling. I mean, it's just the characteristics of the leather. Now getting into some of the performance of the leather. When you're looking at this, and I'll show a video of me wearing these in the rain today, because I think that's one of the really like strong benefits of a naturally textured leather and really allowing that texture and that hide to kind of perform as it's intended to be. You know, it performs well in the elements. All I did was just let these dry over about like 3 or 4 hours before I filmed this. Just your normal leather care like you would for any other shoe. You're still able to provide a nice high shine on it if you would like. And it's just a very versatile leather if you're looking for that kind of casual to casual dress type of shoe. A few things to keep in mind though as we talk about peccary leather. This is an animal, or it is a hide that is on the CITES list. With peccary leather, just like with Shell Cordovan, the robust nature of it, the carefree or the simplicity of the shoe care or the leather care that's required for it, as well as just the unique aesthetic that it provides, and the patina potential, can't make that stuff up. The patina potential is very high. You can see this pair, you know, is about 4 years older than this pair, and you can see it's aging really well. That kind of mid honey brown is really kind of filling in, and you're still seeing a lot of that antiquing around the different parts of the shoe, and it's only really gotten softer and more supple with age. Hopefully this really kind of opened up some guys' eyes and answered a few of the questions that swirl around peccary leather. It's definitely something that I would strongly recommend if you are into textured leathers and patina. It's a very versatile shoe, or a very versatile leather for versatile shoes. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, as well as let me know what your thoughts are on peccary leather. Really interested in everybody's experiences. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.